but my daughter woke up about an hour ago, and so now I'm just awake. I couldn't go back to sleep, which is not good because I was up till midnight last night. I do, before I continue, want to give a shout out to Megan. You know who you are. For checking up on me. I really, really, really appreciate it. You seriously made my afternoon, because I didn't read that message until yesterday afternoon, and it just, even up until this morning, I can't stop thinking about you and how amazing you are for doing that. Definitely going out of your way to check up on someone that you don't know is, I can't even describe it, especially with like everything that's going on right now in our world. To do that is just, I have butterflies in my stomach, because it just makes, I'm at a loss of words too, because it's just such an amazing act of kindness. So thank you, Megan. Why I have been away for a while is because I started school about 3 weeks ago, and the workload is a bit much. I made a really not so good mistake, or obviously because that's what a mistake is, but I made a mistake and I put all of my classes that I thought were either going to be really hard for me, well, yeah, that's or that I didn't like. So that's literally all 4 of my classes this semester. So statistics, philosophy, ethics, and environmental science. What's the 4th one? Oh my gosh, what is the 4th one? Oh, and Spanish too, which I don't want to say that I don't like it. It's just, I'm an old hag, and trying to learn a second language is a bit harder for, like, the older that you get. It's easier, it's not impossible, but it's easier to learn a second language when you're younger, like my daughter. So yeah, I do enjoy Spanish, but it's a bit harder to comprehend. My daughter is making noise in her room. I can hear it on the baby monitor. I'm sure you can too. Anyway, let me see. I hope you are doing well. I missed you guys very, very much. Please believe that I did. My schedule has just been super busy. That normally, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I get up early anyway and would make videos. But since starting up school, I now have to substitute making videos for making my daughter and I lunches, getting our backpacks ready, getting us dressed, making sure we have everything we need for the day. of shoes in a box. A significant box like this, not a little small one. Because I do keep my daughter's sneakers as well as mine. So these are by far my favorite shoes. They're the most unique, in my opinion, out of my collection of sneakers. They just kind of stand out, in my opinion. They, to me, are very, retro, 90s retro, and I'm a 90s baby, so they're just different and unique, and I really, really like that. I like that about clothes, shoes, people. I like different. So these shoes, you can definitely tell, have been worn the most. They are so comfortable. Probably my favorite Air Force One specific, type of Nike, and just shoe overall. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Is a little bit higher, and because usually when I film I always leave the shoe on the box and kind of do it that way, but since this is a higher desk, it's a bit harder without showing my face, and I think I'm gonna change that. I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to add my face in the videos. Let me know in the comments below if you want to keep it as is. That was loud. Sorry. So these are it. I love them so much. I honestly should have gotten 2 pair, but I think these will last quite some time. I don't know. We'll see. This is the side view, one of the side views right here. Is this the dirty one? Well, yeah, it's pretty dirty, but right here you can see a lot of the corduroy. I think the baby blue or the light blue is perfect. They just patched on a bunch of different material onto a pair of sneakers, and and I'm wearing my George Strait t-shirt. I got it at his concert. I went with my grandma. Since I live in Texas, I think it's almost it's necessary to see 2 famous country artists that are from here, George Strait being one of them, and Willie Nelson is the second one. So I bought his t-shirt in, somewhat my favorite color. This looks like peach to me, but it was the closest to pink. soft. Soft. And you've got the Nike Air right here, the Air sign, or name tag, whatever you want to call it. I like how they threw in this country looking, I could see like a country guy wearing a button-up long sleeve shirt wearing this red material. Or a cute little dress. Here's the back. They just got really creative in my opinion with these shoes. I gotta figure out what type of material this is right here. The back has just, I'm so shocked. Like, how did I get so lucky with these sneakers? I have no idea. None of my Air Force One sneakers that I've shown you in the previous videos have this much comfort. It's mind-blowing to me. It's crazy. Sorry, I got a little... Okay, calm down, calm down. Sorry. I also like this black and white. I can show you more. Here's the dirty side. Alright, here's the inside. Looks exactly like the outside, except for this blue is just like the pleather or leather, whatever. It's just, it's not corduroy. But the Nike are on both sides. Here's the top. I wonder if you can see it. And then what makes these shoes just really, really cool is they made the shoelaces like almost like rope style. They're thick. They look just like, if I look at, I'm looking at them obviously right now, and they feel and look like rope to me. Just, I don't know. I think these were, honestly, they kind of look like a Toy Story theme, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I really, and I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Toy Story. I am. It's a classic. I'm not a huge fan. That's not one of my favorite Disney movies. But I wasn't thinking, oh, this looks like Toy Story. I just really liked the uniqueness. Well, that one's really dirty. So is this one. But same old Nike bottoms with the two circles and the rigged edges. The inside, I can't even explain how comfortable they feel. There's no cushion on the like lip area or tongue, whatever this is called, but just all around is soft. This material is so soft, I can't even and I wish I could say that I saved the best. I really like the stitching too. I saved the best for last of my shoes, but I just recently bought another pair. It was a compulsive buy. It was not something I should have done. And I think 2 weeks ago I had bought another pair of sneakers. Again, shouldn't have bought, but did it anyway. So I have 2 more sneakers of mine coming in. posting the most on recently, because I can carry a camera around with me all day versus this is more of like a quiet, dark, calm setting. So if you're curious to know what my face looks like, trust me, it's not anything grand. You can go to my other channel and kind of see what I've been doing there. Anyway, I have tons of positive affirmations. I don't even know which one to use, but I guess I can use the one of, and I probably already said this, but this is kind of how I'm feeling right now. I sometimes feel like let's see, hold on, I'm trying to think of the right words. Sometimes I feel like, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm a victim of anything, but sometimes I feel like I believe in the big man above. Again, that's just my beliefs. And sometimes I feel like he's not always on my side. Sometimes I feel like he does things that I'm just like, really? Are you serious? But then I have to stop and think that, life is not easy. Life is really, really hard. And life is not always fun. You have to make it fun and interesting and adventurous and spontaneous, which I think is kind of the same thing as adventurous. Especially when I started school, I felt that way. I felt like I had my back against the wall and things were stacking up against me, and I just couldn't understand. I really couldn't understand. But then there's really great moments in life that overpower, those sad or frustrated moments. I can give you many examples. One example that's a positive thing is I had the opportunity to go run. I'm a runner, and I hadn't been able to run in like a week. And yesterday I finally was able to go run, and it was so amazing. Again, I'm going to point out Megan, who has been with me since day one. A subscriber, a follower. She's always been there for me. I've talked to her many times, and even though her and I don't know each other, she's always so positive, and I love that. I love that about her, and I love that about people. Just my daughter slowly, like I can see the improvement as she gets older and growing up and being around people at her school, and she's always trying really hard, and she's always happy. Even when I'm like thinking, why is she so happy? She's probably, like she's exhausted from all of the extracurricular activities that I have her in, and then plus school. Like she just takes everything like a champ and is always like so happy. that's a positive thing for me. So, when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm so tired because I've been up since 11 or 12, that the previous day, studying, doing homework, what have you, I have to remember that the big man above, he doesn't give you anything more than you can handle. I've always believed that he's not going to give you more than what you can handle. So believe in yourself. Believe that these, obstacles that come before you, they're not to tear you down. They're to test your limits. Someone, whether you believe in God or not, whatever you believe in, believe that or who, that thing, that person is testing you because they know that you are capable of so much more. So much more. They can see that you are way stronger than you give yourself credit for. So yeah, my daughter woke up at 3:30 this morning, which really sucked because I went to bed at midnight. But I can do this. I can do this, like, with the support of, Megan reaching out, my parents, my daughter, knowing that in my head that I am so ready to freaking graduate. I have worked my butt off being a single mom and going to school full time. I know that these lack of sleep nights and these long days, and that it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off, and I just have to hold on a little bit longer. And that's what you need to do as well for whatever situations you're going through. I'm just giving examples of my life, because showing you that I'm just an ordinary person. I'm like, my life is so boring. And if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So stay positive, stay true to yourself, be kind to one another. Remember that your feelings are valid. They are so valid. I actually have given myself about 10 minutes at night. I've been lacking these past few days, but 10 minutes at night just journaling. Even if it's not like a full page or a paragraph, like bullet points of anything, something that made me happy, something that made me mad, something that's made me sad. Don't ever go to sleep sad or mad at somebody, at yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Write it down. Let it out. Move on. Tomorrow is another day. So remember that your feelings are valid. They are important. They mean something. I promise you mean something to someone. I promise you do. I promise, and I don't make promises unless I mean them. I promise you mean something to somebody. And if you absolutely are watching this video and thinking, I'm all alone, I don't have family, I don't have friends, you have me. So there's my promise. You have me. You can ask Megan. I always respond to her. If you need to, which I haven't responded to your comment, I will, I promise. But I saw it. You know what I mean? Like, I will always respond, even if it's like not a nice comment. I will always respond. So if you need to talk to somebody, I'm here for you. I am here for you. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. to and be close to. So, we all need each other. It is getting a little late. I'm pushing my time. I gotta get myself ready for school today. I have statistics. I did have my homework last night. It was actually it was hard. Maybe that was due to being tired and not really focused. So I have to go to my campus early and see if I can snag my professor to help me with a few of the questions that I didn't do or I have did before class starts today. So if you want to see how my days go in school, just check out my other channel. I always list it in the description, all of my social media accounts. So I'm a big blob of nerdy, weird person. So you can make fun of me